Yeah, hello and welcome to the 10th season of AOR, this time again in 2013 because it proved to be the best game for all of us. And yeah, you can see wet weather qualifying, and first of all I have to excuse myself. Yeah, you can hear it in the background. I recorded the first time with Shadowplay, and yeah, as stupid as I am, yeah, I recorded myself, so every time when I say something in the video, I muted the video because it was, yeah, too loud, and yeah, you can hear me breathing. That's really annoying, either because, yeah, my microphone was too close on the mouth, so really, this, yeah, really sad. Now into the quali lab, wrecking at the 100-meter board, and breathing like a Darth Vader. Yeah, I promise next time it will be better and I won't record myself. Braking for the 100-meter board. Actually hitting the apex quite nice. Now need to be patient with the traction. And yeah, that's the first sector. And it looks quite good. 4 tenths up, that would be near double D. Now looking for the second sector. This clock chicane, we brake just before the 100-meter board and go down to second gear, first actually. And yeah, I'm breathing heavier and heavier. Really annoying. I had my microphone right up my mouth, and Shadowplay isn't really a good recording program for your own microphone. Man, that's really annoying. But 6 tenths up, that would be quicker than double D at the moment. Now to the last sector, hitting this corner, really nice. Second to last corner, also really good. Now the last real corner, and we slightly outbrake ourselves and get a bit of oversteer. Now the last corner, also very much wheel spin, and that wasn't optimal, far from optimal. And yeah, 29.8, lost another 10th on myself in the last sector, and that's P2 at the moment. And for the final result, you can see Honey Badger got the pole position. He's one of the Red Bull drivers. Then Double D in second. Hamish, yeah, the former cheater from F1 2014, is in third. Really close, all in 1/10. My teammate Wycombs beat me. Yeah, I'm in 5th. Marco in 6th. The champion of Season 9, then Posses from our F1 Game DE League in P7, and Cool Cat in P8, the last one within reach of 1 second to the pole man. Yeah, another German guy, Lucas Schumacher in 9th position, already, yeah, 1 second and 8 tenths far from pole, and yeah, a well-known guy as well, Magnussen in P10, yeah, already 2 seconds behind, yeah, and really close at the top, but then yeah, the more far we go down. Now the second half of the classement, Kubica in 11th, Fissler in 12th, Elcrack in 13th, Nikki only in 14th position, and then Titan of Racing and Stubberdude almost 5 seconds, yeah, or even more than 5 seconds behind the leaders. So yeah, not everyone was comfortable with the heavy rain. And yeah, we will see how the weather will be in the race. And as you can see, it's dry, and me and my teammate decided to start on the on the option tire. And yeah, we practiced quite a lot, so we hope for a good result. But now let this season get started. 2 lights, 3, 4, 5, and away we go. Pretty decent start from ourselves. We decide to go on the outside line for turn 1. Brake a bit later than Wycombs. He gets a bit of oversteer. Oh, that was really close. And we are up to P4, just in front of our teammate, and now just 3 guys in front of me. And yeah, sorry for the breathing again, I can't do anything about it. I can't filter it out, so we have to live with it, I guess. But for Malaysia it will be better now. Yeah, directly in the gearbox of Double D. But this is not an overtaking spot, just showing myself in his mirrors. Yeah, but I decided to, yeah, not to attack. And as you can see, Honey Badger already pulling a gap on us, so he's, I think, almost 1 second ahead now. Yeah, and that wasn't that clean, but I didn't really gain so much time on Double D, and I got out of his toe to, yeah, to not have top speed advantage. I saved quite some curse actually for the start finish straight, so I hope to attack Double D, and he goes a bit wide. I go on his inside, and now for the outside for the last corner. Oh, and we are touching really close stuff there. And now our all curse helps us to go past Double D into third place. And Hamish does a mistake in the first corner, which allows us to go side by side as well, putting it up into Rich and now back into standard. And Hamish brakes even later than us. We already braked really late, and he outbroke himself. And now we are
Zweiter.
up to P2. And right behind Honey Badger, and the gap is already, yeah, you can see almost 3 seconds after one lap, so he really profited from our battling. Now our main goal is of course to close down the gap. I mean, I was really yeah, I look really forward to the race because I really practiced a lot. Yeah, I was really quick, especially with the 3-stop strategy.
Honey Badger noch.
And yeah, already 6/10 gained in the second sector. And yeah, Honey Badger isn't really a consistent driver. He is super quick on one lap, as you could see in the quali. And yeah, but he's a bit inconsistent over a whole race. As we are really pushing hard now. You can see we already made some time up to him. And yeah, only 1.7 seconds, so we gained 1 second and 2/10 in the last 2 sectors, and there was a mistake again from him. And yeah, we actually drove the fastest lap, and now skipping to lap 4. Yeah, it didn't really change a lot from there on, so just 3/10 gained in the last 1.5 laps. And yeah, there was an option for a 2-stop strategy and a 3-stop strategy, and we decided to go on a 2-stopper. On a 3-stopper, of course, sorry. So yeah, we decided to go and pit this lap, because yeah, there was a chance to undercut Honey Badger. And yeah, I'm really sorry for these stupid sounds. Yeah, that's really annoying, I know, but yeah. As I promised you, for the next race it will be better. And yeah, Honey Badger with the fastest lap. We were catching him in the last lap as well, so we were even quicker if we have ended that lap. Now we are driving out of the pit. Pretty clear air, I would say. In 13th place, so some guys are on a 2-stop strategy, I guess. Let's see what option will be quicker, the 2-stop or the 3-stop. Now Kubica is in front of us, so yeah, the Lotus driver from America. And we are really pushing, you can see it. We wanna make the undercut work. Also yeah, that wasn't really clean, I'm sorry for that. Just 3 seconds to Kubica, and we can see him, he's lagging quite a bit. And yes, we destroyed a part of our front wing, and yeah, I was raging in that moment, so I muted it out, as most of the stuff I told. And yeah, at the end of the lap, we can see Honey Badger comes out in front of us, but we have the speed advantage because we could drive a wider entry into the first corner. Now side by side into the third corner, we are choosing the outside line, and actually we make it work. So we are technically in first position, but yeah, there are some guys on the 2-stop strategy, so technically we're not in first position. And now it's important, because we lost a part of our front wing, that will really compromise us
Ja, wenn
in
du
this
die Frontflügel hast, würde ich das machen.
yeah. I think it costs me about 1 second per lap, so maybe a little bit less, but I have to change my front wing in the next pit stop anyway, so that will cost me extra time as well. So yeah, really disappointing, and I really couldn't drive fast without the whole front wing. And Honey Badger already setting me under pressure. I'm trying to do my best with this compromised front wing. Now he may be prepared for an attack because I don't really have that much curse, so I decided to go up and ridge. Yes, you can see 25.8. That is really slow. And Honey Badger shoves me out a little bit, so that wasn't really a fair move from him. I was quite angry about that. But anyway, I think I would have lost more time if I would have continued battling with him for more laps. So that was a positive side of this illegal overtaking maneuver from him. I don't lose time with in battling with him, and I can drive my best. Now skipping to lap 9, Double D, he's on the 2-step strategy and he's now on the prime tires, and yeah, he can drive 24/4s. That was the range I could have driven with the prime tires as well, low 24s in the second stint. Now we are catching up to Titan of Racing and overtake him here. He's still on his first stint, I think, and because of that we catched up to Honey Badger. Now White in his gearbox, and Hamish up with close behind us. So we really need to be patient now, because we wanna be close to Honey Badger, as Magnussen, he's also on his first stint, gets overtaken by us and Honey Badger. And we're trying to stick with Honey Badger. In the background you can see so many cars. I mean, in my mirrors there are like 5 or 6 cars really close behind me. And now we are trying to overtake Honey Badger with our cars. Goes outside for the first corner, brake later than him, but yeah, we have to leave him room on the inside, and that didn't really work. Now there's Hamish on the inside and he's trying to overtake us both. I brake really late, and Honey Badger still side by side through this corner. Yeah, Honey Badger takes the lead again, and Hamish lost the position to Double D because he had to cut the corner and gave the position back to Double D. Yeah, and I decided to go going to pit again in lap 11, 1 lap before I usually plan to pit, because the front wing compromised me quite heavily. I mean, you can see it in this middle sector alone. When Honey Badger has a clear air in front of him, he really flies away, and Double D also through the S section gains so much time on me. Now on my inside, and a really beautiful overtaking maneuver from him. Didn't even need a DRS, and now we get a shove by Hamish, and I was really raging because first of all, I don't really like Hamish, and second of all, that wasn't necessary. But I can tell you, on his screen he didn't shove me out, so he really had lag problems. He had a collision with Double D and Marco as well, where both got sent into the gravel, but on Hamish's screen he was far off from hitting them. So that's the problem with Hamish at the moment. And now skipping to lap 11, still in P4, Magnussen still close to us, and I'm really losing time at the moment, so I would have hoped to be in front right now, and not even there where Honey Badger is, but maybe 3 seconds in front of that. So this race isn't really going to plan, because Double D is on a 2-stop and he's already in front of us, so that's not a good sign. And as I told you, lap 11 I went into the pits for prime tires. And yeah, the pit stop is time to talk with Wycombs. He goes up into into 5th place, and now we are pitting for a new fresh set of prime tires, and yeah, losing 2.5 seconds because of that front wing change. Coming out in P11 or 12, that will be close.
Ja, ich weiß, dass ich mich
Titan of Racing pass, so we are in P12, not really what we hoped for, and now we have to push. Titan of Racing, of course, on older tires than us, so we quite quickly catched up on him. Now already in his DRS window, and we saved up quite some cars, so maybe that's a chance for us to overtake him. But we are too far off. I don't think we can go side by side in the first corner. I decided to stay behind him, and now in the second DRS zone again we got our cars refreshed, and now this is a chance to overtake Titan. We're going on his inside, braking late. He also brakes really late, but yeah, he gives us enough room. Well judged from him, I have to say. Yeah, he really hasn't the best reputation from all of the drivers, but in this time he really did it well. He left me way enough space, so yeah, really clean stuff from him. And now we are trying to set in some quick laps, and now jumping to lap 16. You can see Honey Badger is behind us. We undercut him, and that's because he went into the pits in lap 14, I guess. So we had a 3-lap undercut. And yeah, I was really pushing hard. You can see 23.6. That was a really quick lap. I think it was lap 15, and now Cool Cat also on the 2-stopper lets us by. Really, yeah, I don't know why he didn't defend from us, maybe because he wanted to save his tires, but yeah.
Alter Magnussen.
Magnussen even quicker than us, but he's on the options, I can tell you that. Now jumping to lap 19. Honey Badger is really close to us now, and yeah, lap 20 is my last pit stop, so one more lap until the next pit stop. And Honey Badger now in our DRS zone, now side by side into the first corner, and he's already in front, extending there. Yeah, and I decided to let him pass because then he can't cover me, and yeah, I will go into the pits again and will undercut him again. And as you can see, he needed 5 laps to overtake me back, so if I do it again, I might be successful to end this race in front of him. Let's see how far Double D is behind us. 1.5 seconds, and he doesn't need to pit again. So yeah, that's a big problem, because yeah, a pit stop really takes 20-25 seconds on this track. So technically he is 24 seconds ahead, but I think his tires will go off in the end of the race. Yeah, but yeah, you almost need to be 3 seconds quicker lap to overtake Double D in the end, so I don't think that's possible. And now for the last 2 corners, preparing ourselves for our last pit stop of the race. And we didn't lose touch with Honey Badger, so as we get a warning for corner cutting for whatever reason, we have to undercut him. There's no chance to not undercut him. And yeah, pit stop time, and you can hear me talking a little bit, so yeah. Maybe I'm making this out before I render the video the last time. Quick pit stop this time, and on the minimap we can see we're getting out in fresh air, so that's optimal for us.
Ich auch, ich hab voll keine Freibahn.
And now push, we need to be quick, we need to make a gap to Honey Badger. That's really important. Skipping to lap 23, and Honey Badger is right behind us. He's on the option tires. And catching up to Nikki, he's on a 2-stop strategy as well. And Honey Badger, 7 laps on the options. He will be very slow at the end. But first of all, we have to overtake Nikki for 4th place. Now, as we overtook Titan of Racing, we decided to overtake to overtake Nikki as well in the section. Now Honey Badger tries to overtake us.
W und Hamish sprechen sich, ne?
He's now on our outside, but the next corner is ours. And actually, yeah, you can see it in the mirror. He spins out, he goes into the gravel and damages his front wing. So, yeah, that wasn't my fault because it was my corner and he had to back out of it. There was no chance for him to, yeah, to stay side by side with me. And skipping to the last lap, nothing really happened. Honey Badger lost lots of time because, yeah, he had a front wing damage just like me in the second stint. And now his tires are going off the cliff as well. Marco, yeah, 3 seconds in front of us. All the guys in front of us are on a two-stop strategy, so yeah, in the end, as a conclusion of the race, you can say that two-stop was the better strategy. Yeah, but at least we are the first guy with a three-stepper, so that's making me, yeah, I think that's a good sign for the rest of the season. I've got the pace. Yeah, and I wasn't slower than Double D or Marco on this track, I know that. And now Magnussen destroyed his vehicle in the last lap, very unfortunate, and yeah. I'm coming home in 4th place, Marco and Double D up in front of there. And oh, actually Double D is in the grass, so we might have a chance, but well.
Jetzt fängt an zu regnen.
Fuck, that wasn't really what I hoped for. Yeah, Double D got a slight bit of oversteer and I had to pull out of the way and I destroyed my front wing. So yeah, P4, but that was really close in the end. Yeah, Hamish won by 8 seconds. Yeah, maybe someone yeah, will change this result because Hamish is in the steward panel because of corner cutting maybe and a collision with Marco and Double D. So Hamish in 1st place, Marco in 2nd, Double D in 3rd. I'm in 4th place, so Icon's in 5th. So yeah, he can yeah, has overtaken Honey Badger on the last lap. Yeah, he is in 6th. His teammate Fizzler, quite a good recovery, finishes in 7th place. Nikki FD also on a two-stopper, yeah, in 8th place. Lucas Schumacher in 9th, and Cool Cat with the last point of Melbourne. The fastest lap, yeah, goes to Posses. On the last lap, he took fresh tires for the last lap. Titan of Racing, 11th place, so he's the first without points. Then Elcrack 91 in 12th, Posses in 13th, and Oral Kubica, who lagged and destroyed my front wing, in 14th, and yeah, 2 DNFs, Magnussen and Stubberdude. So yeah, that was quite an interesting race. I hope you enjoyed it. Now the Drivers' Championship, of course, the same result as the race result from this race, so yeah, I just wanted to put it in the video, so yeah, for the next time there will be some changes, I will be I'm sure. And for the Constructors' Championship, Ferrari with a double podium in front, Toro Rosso with 25 points from Hamish in 2nd place, and we're not far away in 3rd, then Red Bull Racing in 4th, and then already quite a gap to Williams and Lotus, and Mercedes and McLaren are the only teams without points. Yeah, and that's it from the first race of AOR Season 10. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we are driving around Malaysia, so yeah, a track I even like more than Melbourne, and yeah, see you then. Bye bye.